Bienvenidos. We're here with another episode of QUVO Podcast right here in beautiful Winchester, which right now is hot. This is your boy Tito G, right here with my lovely, very beautiful
ladies. Hola, hola. Bienvenidos a QUVO Podcast.
Yeah. Let's talk about something real quick. Jesus, hot today, is it not?
It's very hot.
So we're recording on Tuesday. I actually didn't go to work today because I was feeling a little under the weather, but I'm not enough to go ahead and ever stop producing. But Jesus, hot. ¿Qué piensas?
Hoy estuvo muy caliente. Well, actually, I was very cold because where I work is too cold.
Yeah.
But that's why we get sick, because inside it's cold, and you go outside, it's hot, very hot.
Estás adentro, frío, vas afuera, caliente, and then they change it, so that's why you start getting sick.
Yeah, I was sick last night.
Oh man, but you feel better now?
Yeah.
Good. You look great. And let's talk about this weekend, dude. Because by the time this airs on Saturday, this is the weather we're going to be talking about then. This is the weather on Tuesday. Let's talk about the weather on Saturday.
Saturday.
Friday we got over here.
Some showers.
Ooh. Showers?
So, shower. Yes, shower.
I don't like showers.
Shower.
You're not gonna mess with you. Yeah. So viernes va a ser un poquito, it's gonna be 64 degrees, 64 grados, con un poquito de lluvia.
¿Cuánto por ciento?
¿Ah?
¿Cuántos por ciento?
Pues aquí dice 66%. That's a high amount, so there's gonna be some good rain. Una lluvia bonita. So los que están ahí afuera, trabajando a construcción, lo que sea, by the time you hear this, it'll be too late, but for Saturday, here it goes. 77 degrees, mostly cloudy with the shower, and I think it's with a chance of meatballs? No? Oh, okay. Yeah, Saturday's going to be a pretty nice day. 44% chance of rain. Está bien.
Ni muy caliente ni muy frío.
Yeah.
It's a perfect day. It's going to be a little bit cloudy.
Yeah.
No, it's mostly cloudy.
Mostly cloudy. ¿Y el domingo? ¿Qué pedo ahí?
El domingo tenemos tormenta. Tormenta.
Ahí viene la Hurricane de Deep.
Esté preparado porque soy muy brava.
Porque siempre llaman a los huracanes y todo eso el nombres de mujeres.
Son más bravas supuestamente.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Don't take the house. But let's talk about that weather real quick, along with these damn bugs that keep flying around all over the place. Cicadas. Ay, ¿cómo los llaman en español?
Cicadas.
¿Cicadas? No sicarios, ¿verdad? Porque
No
se miran como sicarios, pero están feos.
Hace mucho ruido.
Yeah, right. So, con la temperatura que hay ahorita y este animal que anda corriendo para arriba y para abajo allá afuera, cuando te tocan la piel, oh my, it's the worst feeling on the planet. Have you had one touch you today?
No.
No? Oh man, I've had like 5 touch me today.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, every time was a nuclear meltdown. And then they look at you, te miran, they keep looking at you, they don't want to let go of you. Like,
supuestamente se pueden comer estos animalitos. ¿Lo comerías?
Parlez-vous français? You know what? Sin saber, ya me lo harto. Con hambre me lo harto. Pero así, like, hey man, let me invite you out for some cicada tacos.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Tostado en el comal.
Con nopales.
Una salsa.
Yeah, una salsa para que se ablande, ¿no? Or nice and crunchy, deep fried, a saber, ¿verdad?
Yeah, but they're too annoying.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I just imagine it in your mouth.
And with this hot weather, it's like,
God, man, forget that.
And when you go to your car, the windshield.
I know, and then you hit oh my God, and the stuff doesn't want to leave if you don't get it in time. It's so hot, it just sticks to your glass. Jesus Christ, man. Están locuras ahorita, puras locuras.
So no conviene lavar el carro cada rato.
No. Pero si hay alguien que lo va a lavar, all power to you, we got your back, dog. Pero que yo lo haga, está normal ahorita.
Bueno, a lo positivo es que no gastas dinero en lavar tu carro cada vez.
Ahorras dinero.
Yeah.
You know, mira ya. Ladies, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Ahorrando dinero. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take a break real quick. Hello there, everybody. Ever thinking about starting your business? Well, I did. I visited Fiverr.com. It was incredible. If you're thinking about copywriting, if you're thinking about business consultations, if you're thinking about anything business, taxes, trademarks, just legal, visit Fiverr.com. Visit the link below. Click the link below and go ahead and tell them your partner Tito G sent you. Later, guys. Okay, hoy ahorita vamos a hablar de una cosa, un tema bien serio. Deportes. Oh. So, este fin de semana jugó México contra USA.
Sí, México contra Estados Unidos.
Okay.
¿Qué te pareció? ¿Lo miraste?
So, I was very busy. Yo andaba dibujando porque, ya, después de esto les explico por qué estaba ocupado, tan ocupado. Yeah, I'll explain. But I was able to watch some of the highlights, and I did catch every point that was made. The score of the final tally was USA 3, Mexico 2. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, they lost. Hey, we're still in the right to keep fighting that good fight, right? I like to see it, ¿verdad? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So let's see, the breakdown of that was really early on in the game. Corona came in. Mira, Corona. El jugador, you know, pero es coronavirus. He's like, como un pinche virus. At a minute and 37 seconds comes in, boom, nails the first goal for the Mexican team. 23 minutes into that, another point goes in. But I believe it was offsides.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Well, I was so excited, but then they say, oh no.
They're like, no, ain't no takebacks. Hey, no me lo quites, güey. Lo fallaron, güey. So they took it away, and there was a tiro de esquina from the USA team, and around 27 minutes in, from what I've seen was, what's his name? Reina. Mm-hmm. He's from Spain, no? He's a European player that came to the USA. Yes. Yeah. He's from New York, from what I understand. He goes ahead, they kick it in, it hits the post, bounces back, and then he shotguns it in. Just hammers it in.
That game was so intense, was so exciting, and everything. I was like, oh.
Yeah, everybody was drinking and gritándole al televisor. And, ¡ah, cabrón!
I was making my tortillas.
Oh my God. Yeah, God. Stick the start against the wall. No era penal. So that was at the 27-minute marker. At 79 minutes, 5 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, it was another goal. 2-1. Alanis? I may not be saying it right. Right afterwards, 81 minutes, 46 seconds, McKinney from the American team comes in, nails one in, 2-2. Right? So now they're going ahead and they're in a tie. They go into overtime. And you know things get always heated in the overtime. Man, everybody loves the overtime because it's like, oh man, it's a life or death thing.
Oh my God.
Nadie quiere empatar, but empatar no es tan mal.
Pero el tiempo extra estuvo súper intenso también, porque casi lo mete.
Well, so let's for soccer. Soccer is 90-minute match, right? Mm-hmm. Anything after that, if you're tied, you get how much longer? You get a little bit, like 15 minutes extra, 30 minutes extra.
I'm not sure. I think they only got 1 minute this time.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. From what I've seen, at 114 minutes, 30 seconds later, Pulis comes in with a penalty and deals the death blow to Mexico, and they win they win the match. And yeah, that was I think it was a qualifying match, no? Was that a championship qualifying match or something like that?
Creo que sí.
Creo que sí, ¿verdad?
No sé, no miré muy bien porque...
No, just stop los pelos, you know, whatever. No, I'm messing with you, I'm messing with you.
Me lo perdí porque estaba muy ocupada también.
No está bien. I know, sometimes you just got to see the highlights and love it, you know what I mean? Yeah. El apoyo todavía está ahí. Just fun facts about what's going on in that. From what we understand, the first match against Mexico and U.S. was on the 24th of May, 1934, Rome, Italy. The USA won 2-4. That was the very first match ever in the world. But Mexico does lead with more goals, more champions, and every time that they go up to qualify for the Gold Cup, they have beat them. They have beat the United States team 5 out of 6 times. So Mexico's got some heat. So they'll be back.
Claro.
They'll be back.
Of course.
Yeah, ahorita andan tomando tecate ya en México, donde sea, unos tequilazos, ¿no? All right, so that was for the soccer game. Let's talk about this fight. You hear anything about this?
Yeah, it was on Saturday, no? No.
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
So for this, I wanted to watch, and then I didn't want to watch, but really it's more of a thing of, they fight these fights over there on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So if that fight's going on at 8 o'clock over there, it'll finish, boss?
Yes.
When they start a fight over there at 8 o'clock, that for us, that's
11?
yeah, right?
Yes.
So for them to go ahead and get to the championship match, it's like 2 hours, 3 hours later. We're talking about 1 o'clock, 1:30 over here, our time. So yeah.
Well, if you love to watch those kind of sports, it's a sport. Huh?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think this was more of a sparring match or whatever.
Well, I used to love to watch those things.
Right,
It was like 1 or until 3 in the morning. I was there watching.
Oh, you got the young blood. Oh man.
Well, that was like 4 years ago. So.
Oh, even younger blood. Okay, hello.
Ya estoy viejita.
Nah, yo soy viejo. I'm like at 9:30. I'm like, oh, where's my bed? So, Logan Paul had an obvious advantage. He was taller, longer reach, by 6 inches even. He also weighed a whole lot more. This is why I call it a sparring match more than a boxing match. Mm-hmm. He was 30 pounds over Mayweather's weight. And if you know anything about boxing, you gotta say at least like within 5-7 pounds of each other. But 30 whole pounds, man, that's a whole other animal. They went for all 8 rounds, and while they went for all 8 rounds, the whole crowd was doing this, boo, boo, knock his ass out, dale su madre ese güey, dale su madre. At one point it looked as if Mayweather actually knocked out Logan Paul.
Oh, really?
He literally was hunched over Mayweather's shoulders as he carried him. And I bet you he was whispering in his ear, don't you fall asleep right now? Don't you? Now you got a lot of money riding on this, man. They're going to kill us already right here. He was, for Mayweather, it was a game. Logan Paul might have taken it serious, but I think it was just a game.
Same.
Yeah, you can't. That's 20 years worth of boxing for somebody's, couple months? I think like 7 months he's been training.
¿Por qué ya escogió a él?
Yeah, no, dinero. That's why he wanted.
Of course, it's money, but.
Yeah, he wanted to get him out of retirement. He wanted to give him the L. He thought that he was going to win, and in that type of match, it was either somebody gets knocked out to get a definitive knockout or nothing. So it went 8 rounds. I've been seeing a lot of memes, and it looked more like Dragon Ball Z. You remember Dragon Ball Z?
Yes.
Yeah, like when Vegeta is trying to fight Goku, and Goku becomes Super Saiyan, and he's trying to punch him, and he's like, yeah, he didn't get shit. Freaking bad guy. Bree, hey, let's take a little pause real quick. Hola mi gente tan bella, soy Tito G aquí de QUVO Podcast y les quiero invitar a conocer a mi amiga Felicia de bizcreditmovement.net. Chequéenla, revísenla, háblenle y si habla español. QUVO. Okay, and we're back. Let's talk about some stuff from Winchester, right? We just talked about whether We talked about these disgusting bugs. The cicada. ¿Cómo se?
Cicadas.
Cicadas.
Las cicadas.
Well, man,
Las hermosas cicadas.
oh yeah, well, me gustan los ojos.
Están muy bonitos.
Me pierdo en sus ojos. So, for anybody who doesn't know, there's this thing called the EDA, and that is the Economic Development Authority.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually had the privilege of meeting him. He's a pretty cool guy. His name is Sean Hirschberger. I met him along with the mayor, Mayor Smith, Mayor Smith Jr. So they've been working on trying to develop Winchester. And the way that they came about it was, well, last time we spoke, remember, they got that big grant for $93 million to go ahead and boost the economy here in Winchester.
Right.
So now what they're trying to do is they're going to send letters to all these big grocery stores. They're going to send another one out to Aldi's. I guess they want to build another one, probably on the other side of town.
Okay.
Like the county side.
We only have one, right?
Yeah, and it's over there by the
Alabama House, close to middle.
Yeah. Yeah. So now they want to send more letters out, right? And they want to attract big fish. So some of the people that they've, some of the grocery stores chains that they've went ahead and sent letters to was Aldi's, Wegmans, Sprouts Farmers Market, Trader Joe's. Have you ever been to a Trader Joe's?
No. What's that?
Trader Joe's, I believe, is like the parent for Aldi's. Like they're both in the same company. Two different companies in the same under the same umbrella.
Okay. It's like Walmart and Giant.
Yeah,
Right.
But
No.
Walmart's no.
It's Martin's and Giant.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And I was thinking about. I just agreed. You see me? I agreed. I was like a puppy. Okay. My tail was wagging. I was ready to go. And another one that they wanted to really dig into is Whole Foods.
Oh, okay.
If anybody knows what Whole Foods is that big monster of a machine, right? Now owned by Amazon, Jeff Bezos. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. I used to work for them for many years.
Really?
Yeah. As a butcher, I worked for almost everybody. If they paid the bills, I was there. That's the only funny thing that I see about that. Like if we were to get like a Whole Foods in here, I feel like they start doing gentrification. Like where they start like upping the rent right away.
Oh, okay.
See, all these companies, before they even consider a location, first they get reached out to by a city, like Winchester's doing now, sending out letters, right?
Right.
And then they send out probes into the city, and they start assessing what's called a demographic. They check the demographic of everybody there, financially. They don't want to say it, but I'm sure it's racially, everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, go ahead.
So, what do you think about it? Do you think it's a good idea?
I mean, I think they're going to pay people good.
That's it has a good side and bad side.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
I doubt right now at this moment that a Whole Foods would come over here. I'm not saying they won't. I'm saying I doubt. And this is why. In order for anything to be sustainable like that, because we've had something like that here before. Hey, boss, what was that called before? What was that?
The fresh market.
Oh, the fresh market.
Yeah. I think that store only lasts for a year, right?
I think
Yeah.
so. I mean, we got here in 2017?
2016.
2016? And it was out before 2018 ever. Yeah.
I mean, it was good. It was everything was almost fresh, but it was overpriced. And
See, well,
Right.
that's the thing. It's overpriced for us because we can't afford that type of,
Right.
I mean, you went in there and you bought like a piece of cheese. You're like, okay, that's $58. You're like, no, man, I only got like a half a pound of cheese. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. $68. Hey, no, man, I got a coupon. Oh, I'm sorry, $67.50. You know, and so in order for these companies to come over here, especially like a Whole Foods, it would have to. They're gonna know right away if they're gonna agree to it or not. They're not dumb. You know, they know how to make their decisions. That's how they made their money. You know, but they're gonna. In order for any company to go ahead and move into a spot, they have to see if it's a sustainable. If it's sustainable for the environment, for the company, and for the people around. Now, if you make $23 an hour, I mean, and you know how to manage your money, I mean, I guess you could go in there a few times. I doubt that you'll be filling up huge basketfuls, you know? Mm-hmm. But you can't just survive on slices of pizza. You know, a company can't just survive off a slice of pizza.
Right.
You know? I mean, they got cheese, everything from all over the world, man. And they bring it onto one store. And so, you know, now, what were you going to say?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to survive either. So
Yeah.
because we had the 2 new stores 2 years. It was 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like the one that you say, the Fresh Market and the Shop and Save. They closed that too.
Oh yeah. That was the Food Line also, no?
It was a Food Lion.
Food Line, Shop and Save.
Shop and Save.
The only one that stayed was Martin's, and then Aldi's came in later.
Of course, Walmart.
Oh yeah, Walmart. You know, nobody wants to compete with Walmart. You know, it's hard. How you gonna you lower your price, they lower their price more. You know.
Nosotros los latinos, aunque tengamos tiendas locales como tiendas hispanas, a veces preferimos ir al Walmart. Yeah, so, no.
Porque es más barato.
Más barato, sí.
Y más que todo anda subiendo ahorita.
Y hay de todo, ahí puedes encontrar todo. Entonces, and also that's gonna be a little bad idea for local stores, the small business.
They'll kill them.
Yeah, so.
Because you know what, the way that Whole Foods works is that they see like I said, it's a racial demographic, financial, racial, you know, everything. They check out the whole population of where they're at. And if they start seeing more Latinos show up, Whole Foods will listen to a customer. So much in the fact that if they say, hey man, you know, hey, could you start looking for more Latino products? They will go out of their way to find Latino products.
Really?
Sustainable ones, and then bring them into the store.
Oh, wow.
You know, and and it's going to be really fresh, you know, really good for you, organic maybe, you know, or at least no GMOs. And how the hell is a local little market going to survive against that, you know?
No.
Let me tell you the craziest thing though, Ladis. This is the thing that I always go back to, and I always keep circulating in my head. Do you know what South Park is?
South Park?
Yeah. It's that cartoon that a lot of
yes.
dumb, stupid things on it. Well, anyways, every time they did like a big sketch on it. Every time that a Whole Foods comes into a place, they start changing the name of the city around it. Oh my God! There's little areas like let's say Venice Beach, you know, Venchco. You know, so if it was Winchester, it wouldn't even be Winchester anymore. They'd probably call it Winchell. Come and see the illustrious nightlife. Come and see the magic, the fresh cheese, get your you know what I mean? That's where I think that it'd be weird, and I don't know. That's why I see the problem. You know, so but like I said, I doubt it. If they do come in, that'd be great because they are going to pay a lot of people a lot of money that they actually deserve, you know, to work in these places. I think a cash register, out the door, you're making $15 an hour. You have you have the ability to move up quickly. You know, if you're a little bit smart, you know, you got some head, you go with people, you know, they'll move you up. They'll right away. If they see greatness in you.
But also, como estamos en esta época de sort of self-checkout, you know?
Right,
So, yeah, it's kind of hard.
And then if you get butchers, because they actually like butchers, you know? I would never go back. I'm just 12 years of that stuff. My fingers hurt. You know, we were talking about hot and cold earlier. Caliente frío, caliente frío. That's what that is all day.
So you was a cashier?
No, I was a butcher.
Oh, butcher.
Yeah, carnicero.
Carnicero.
Yeah, no. Carnicero grosero. You know, that's every single one.
Carnicero que te da extra carne cuando le gusta a alguien.
Cuidado con el carnicero porque le da lengua, cabeza y...
Every
y
time I
chorizo.
go to like a,
No.
let's say international store, like, they give me extra meat.
I bet you, they're looking at you like, esta deliciosa, she needs a little bit more.
Está muy flaca de decir.
Okay, good to know because next time you're coming with us when I go grocery shopping. Yeah, no, but every butcher is the same. Don't get it twisted. Cada uno, yeah, up and down. I've worked all over the places. Everyone is the same. Cada uno tiene actitud.
Me imagino.
So, I mean, we're going to end that off real quick. We're going to end this one off quick, but we did want to talk about other stuff that we got going on. You do know that I got this cartoon that I'm working on, right?
Yes. I'm excited.
The little, chill out, it's a little gomies, homie. You know, so that's going to be coming out. And also, you know, we're doing videos. We're trying to get into productions, right? So that's another big thing. We got another skit that I want to put out there. I got about 3 of them that I already want to push out. I need actors. What's up, Mike? Me, Winchester? Levántese ya. Time to get up, man.
So, todos tienen miedo.
Yeah, I know. Dejen de tener miedo. How do we get them to not be scared? But these, what made you not be scared? Because this is a big thing for you too, no?
Of course.
Yeah, right?
It's what makes me not to be scared. Salir adelante.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Salir adelante. I mean, if you don't try, how you will?
I know, you want to get older and then be like, man, I could have done that, dude. Somebody told me that I could have done it. And I just sat back and I went back to my sofa and...
Como dicen, hubiera hecho eso. If
Yeah.
hubiera no existe, you have to try.
You have to try, right?
If you don't try, you will know.
Winchester, por favor, levántese. Quiero toda la raza aquí que se levante inmediatamente y se venga con nosotros.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy, man. You know, le voy a enseñar unas cosas. I'll show you guys some things, man. Stuff that you guys never even imagined. Am I right?
Yes.
I might show you a lot of stuff that you're like, what? This guy. You didn't even believe me for the longest. You know, I put paperwork in front of you and you were like, what the? This guy is... What is he trying to do? You know? But none of it was bad, huh? I'm a little crazy, but none of it was bad, huh?
No.
Yeah. One last thing I do want to put out there is, when I was a little boy, we used to live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and all the parents, we had my 2 tias, my 2 uncles, my parents, and my grandmother, and when we'd go to bed, you know, we'd all go with the grandma. We had a bunk bed, and like, all the kids would just go over there and want to sleep next to grandma. Abuelita! So what she would do is every night at 9 o'clock, at 8:30 we were already rushing to get ready, you know, brush your teeth, you know, take a shower, all that good stuff. And she would turn on the radio and we would listen to this guy tell a story. And the story was of El Calimán. And man, we would go, oh, Abuelita, everybody trying to squeeze up, trying to get next to Abuelita, or like staying away from under the bed, you know. And this was way before, you know, TVs were in every bedroom and every hand, because now you can watch TV in your hands. So I'm gonna be trying to, I'm gonna get a book. This is gonna be a whole Spanish thing. I want to get a book and I want to start reading. And I want to put this on Spotify. And I want to put it on Anchor or whatever. I think they're the same thing. I don't know. We got a few things that we're working on. My boss knows. But I want to start doing that. I want to start introducing people to getting away from this watching a TV screen. Because, what do you think? Am I crazy for that too?
No, you're not. That's a good idea. Because I remember those times too. Well, I'm not that younger than you, but...
Well, you look young.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember those times when... You just, you know, tell scary stories or other stories, no phones, no TV, just, and then go back to, you know, in the house, like maybe 9, 10 o'clock.
Scared?
Scared.
Like your onda,
La
Ciguanaba. Is that Ciguanaba?
La cigüeña. La cigüeña.
Yeah, era que se brincaban en los árboles, ¿no?
Las cigüeñas que decían que, que robaban los bebés y se lo comían.
I didn't hear that one. That sounds good. I mean, bad, but good. It sounds juicy. I heard one of a lady who used to, she was, like her husband used to hit her, and so she turned around, and I guess, I don't know what she did.
La bruja, maybe?
No. I think it was a Ciguanaba.
Ciguanaba.
No, I may be saying it wrong,
Something
guys.
like that.
My abuelita, rest in peace, she's been around for a while now. She would have told me right away, and she would have grabbed me by the ear and be like, ¿Cómo no te recuerdas? You know? But she used to climb the trees, and when the men would go home drunk, she would catch them in the jungle, and then, you know, and, La Sirena. Who else was there?
El jinete sin cabeza.
Oh yeah, that. I also heard my grandma told me a story one time, man, it had me scared, dude.
There was, I don't remember if it was la gente sin cabeza o el charro.
¿El que te lleva al infierno?
No, había, bueno, en donde yo vengo, supuestamente, unos tíos míos escuchó que, bueno, si quieres, podemos contar esa historia ya cuando empecemos a ir mejor.
Let's do some of that sometime. Yeah.
Sí.
Somebody, okay, yeah, we'll bring somebody in. We're gonna start getting people on this show, and let's share some scary stories. You know what I mean?
Una anécdota de sus abuelitos.
Turn off the lights, or you know what? Do this one. You know, hold on. You know, you get your light. Yeah, you can do everything with your phone now.
Yeah.
Let's try something like that. But right now, let's real quick. And right before we sign out, we are gonna have a bonus episode on this one. It's a little interview that we were doing earlier today with my pal Javon Baker. He's big on business. Him and I go back and trade war stories of everything that we can imagine, from lawyers to bankers to real estate investors to realtors, the whole shebang. And but we're going to be talking about the Amex card and how to get $25,000 from their hand to your hands. So go ahead and watch that, peep that. You know how we always say real quick over here. Nothing is ever real quick, I guess. I guess I got the patience of a Zen master. So you know that we're having a big party, right?
Yes.
Block party over here in Winchester, VA. Juneteenth. It's going to be a bunch of food, a bunch of dancing. If anybody knows how to do the shuffle, the electric shuffle, the cha-cha-cha, what else we got, boss?
Electric slide.
Electric slide. Oh my God, dude, there's so many.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna keep posting it on Instagram and everything, so keep your eye out for that. Also, one last thing, you know, this thing always costs a little bit of money to get forward. So if you guys want to help us out, please check on the link below or check in Instagram. We have a GoFundMe. We want to pay Ladis. We love her. We want her here all the time. Okay, even more so than often. So go ahead, help us out, man. I can seguir este sueño, ¿no? Let's keep Winchester beautiful and Latino. I mean, shoot.
Ayúdanos hoy y les ayudaremos mañana.
Yeah, right. You know, shoot. Así podemos empezar a hacer otras cosas.
Como dicen, hoy por mí, mañana por ti.
Yeah, you know, shoot. Gracias. Tito G, and you know what I do? I say, QUVO, later.
Hasta luego.
Yeah, I love it. Catch you guys later.